Well, it's arrived, the PKGO. Let's get it unboxed, see what we've got. So here we have it, the PKGO camp and tailgate grilling system. Flip the catch. Open her up. There we have it. There we have the content of the box. We've got a base unit and a single grill plate, split grills, 2 charcoal grills, the lid, in this case ready to be the second hibachi, and the dog bowl, which is used when you're doing split grilling. And there we are, ready in place in the double hibachi. The grills are pretty clever, best illustrated on the split level grill. You'll see that, you'll just be able to see there, the castings are quite clever, so you can have slightly higher or slightly lower depending upon what you're cooking, how your coals are, and exactly the same applies to the main grate. And there we are with the lid on. I'm using the split grate in this instance, useful for lid down cooking. I think I'll probably be using the split grate more often than the single grate, simply because it allows me to have coals on one side, my food on the other, open the vent door below the coals, and with the roof closed, top vent closed there, top vent open there, and then we're going to get a nice indirect heat with smoke going across and up and out. So this is designed to be a portable grill, and in order to keep the lid firmly in place, we've got some very solid clips either side. Clip everything in place. All of the spare bits pack away into the locked grill, and around the back, I'll just turn it round, you can see it's all very simple and straightforward. It's a great design. The hinge is all one piece. Alright, I guess you could break it if you dropped it from a great height, but the reality of it is it's simple and it just works. And you'll see this third wheel on the top of the seat, on the top of the lid, and you can use that if you want to put a temperature probe in. Very clever, very neat. And this just to show you the scale, size that you're looking at. That's a full-size tin of beans. Other brands of course are available. And a book there that many of us know and love. And so both fit in there without issue. Everything's ready assembled out of the box, with the exception of the handle, and that's just 2 hex bolts, and in fact the hex key is also supplied. So the only thing you're really going to need to do: charcoal, fire lighters, food, friends I guess. For storage and transport, everything packs away. Dog bowl on the top there. There we go. In terms of construction, this seems really solid to me. It's a seriously hefty piece of kit. There's a bit of rough casting. Quite how long the nice black paint finish is going to last, I don't know. But again, my expectation is to use the barbecue. It will become battle scarred, and a bit like the old adage about never trust a thin chef, I guess never trust a shiny barbecue, because it's clearly not been used and you don't really know what you're going to get. So I hear you ask, what made you choose the PKGO? What were your requirements? Well, my requirements really were for a relatively easy to transport barbecue. I had hibachi in mind, saw that stone Conroe barbecues, traditional Japanese, were available. Asked the group on Facebook, Countrywood Smoke, for their views, and this was one of the options that popped up. I hadn't heard of the PKGO before now, but it didn't take me too long to press the go button. It's expensive, £320, but I'm looking at value for money rather than initial outlay, in other words whole of life, and I think this will outlive me. It will probably outlive the next generation. It's really solidly built and I'm looking forward to using it. Thanks for watching. Until such time as we're not knee deep in snow and we strike up, start cooking, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from the wide-mouthed frog, otherwise known as the PKGO. Cheers for now. So we've had a low lazy burn going now for 20 minutes or so. This part of the handle really nice and cool. These parts too warm to keep my fingers on for much more than 5 or 10 seconds. So that part of the handle's working really well. Feet, quite cool to touch, as are the vent doors. You can see under there, clearly it's warm enough to melt the snow. And the locking handles, they're quite cool to touch. These ears, not so. And the vents, you wouldn't want to be touching them for too long. Quite movable. So it seems really to be working as planned.